This technique will help you manifest your deepest desires in 1 hour or less. You heard that correctly. 1 hour or less, 100% guaranteed. But before you assume this is just another manifestation video, let me tell you something important. I've personally seen this technique change lives right before my eyes. One of my students used it yesterday and received a life-changing job offer in under 47 minutes. This isn't about positive thinking or endless affirmations. No, it's about something far more powerful, something Neville Goddard discovered, which I've refined for rapid results. Before we dive into this life-altering technique, I need you to know that we are entering the season of transformation. Whether you're watching this during the crisp fall months or the reflective winter season, this is your time. I know that you deserve everything your heart desires, and today I'll show you exactly how to claim it. Let me share something I've never told anyone before. 3 months ago, I was sitting in my meditation room, feeling completely stuck. Despite knowing all the manifestation techniques, something was missing. That's when it hit me. We've been overcomplicating manifestation. What I'm about to share with you isn't just another technique. It's a complete shift in how you approach manifestation. Let me explain. I remember sitting in my garden last summer, frustrated because things weren't manifesting as quickly as I wanted. Then it struck me. We've been going about this all wrong. We've let our minds dictate the timeline of our manifestations. Think about it. When you order something online with next-day delivery, do you wonder if it will take weeks to arrive? Of course not. You know it's coming tomorrow because that's what you've experienced and been told is possible. Manifestation works the same way. Let me introduce you to something I call the potential of possibilities. Your mind is like a thermostat. If you set it to 70 DGF, it will maintain that temperature. If you believe something will take 5 years to manifest, your mind will create exactly the circumstances to make it take 5 years. Let me tell you about one of my students, Angela. She had been trying to manifest her dream job for 2 years. When she came to me, I asked, "Why 2 years?" She looked confused and said, "Well, that's how long these things take, right?" And there it was, the limiting belief that was controlling her entire manifestation timeline. To illustrate how arbitrary our timelines are, let's look at some real-world examples. When Elon Musk gathered his engineers at Tesla, they told him a production problem would take 6 months to fix. But Musk said, "No, we'll fix it in 24 hours. And guess what? They did it. When JFK declared that the US would land a man on the moon, experts said it would take 25 years to develop the necessary technology. He said, "We'll do it in 10 years or less." They did it in 8. Time, when it comes to manifestation, is not a fixed concept. It's flexible, and most importantly, it responds to your level of certainty. Think about water freezing. You might say it happens at 30 toe depth, but under the right conditions, it can freeze instantly. Your manifestations work the same way. Under the right conditions and with the right mindset, they can happen instantly. The real shift comes when you stop letting your past experiences determine your future possibilities. Sure, it took you 3 years to manifest your last relationship, but that was under your old system of beliefs. Today we're creating a new system, a reality where time bends to your certainty. Let me share what I consider to be the most powerful manifestation formula I've discovered. This isn't just another technique. This is a complete rewiring of how manifestation works in your life, and it all starts with 3 simple words. I am certain. When you say, "I'm certain," you're not just speaking words, you're declaring a state of being. Think about when you're certain of something simple, like your name. If someone questioned your name, Would you doubt it for a second? No, that's the level of certainty we're aiming for. Here's where it gets interesting. The phrase, "within the next hour," is not arbitrary. I've tested this extensively with thousands of students, and there's something magical about the 1 hour timeline. It's long enough for the universe to rearrange circumstances, yet short enough to prevent your logical mind from creating doubt and resistance. Let me share a personal story that illustrates this perfectly. Last month, I needed to manifest an important document for a business deal. Normally, this document takes weeks to process, but I sat in my office, looked at the clock at 2:15 p.m., and declared with absolute certainty that I would have this document by 3:15 p.m. At 3:02 p.m., I received an email with the document attached. It was in the middle of the night. The sender apologized, saying they had prepared it weeks ago but had forgotten to send it. When you declare what I desire to manifest will happen, you're not making a wish or a hope. You're stating a fact. It's like declaring the sun will rise tomorrow. Would you ever doubt that? This is where most people get it wrong. They treat manifestation like a cosmic lottery. In reality, it's a cosmic law, as reliable as gravity. Now, beautiful souls, let me introduce you to what I call the master key to instant manifestation, the flow state of certainty. This is where everything we've discussed comes together in a beautiful symphony of creation, and I'm going to teach you how to access this state at will. Imagine for a moment that you're standing in a river. When you fight against the current, you struggle and exhaust yourself, but when you align yourself with the flow, you move effortlessly downstream. This is exactly how manifestation works in the flow state. The flow state of certainty is the sweet spot between active creation and complete surrender. It's not about forcing things to happen, nor is it about passively waiting. It's about maintaining the perfect balance where you're certain of your manifestation while being completely detached from how it will unfold. Let me share something profound that happened during one of my workshops. We had a participant, Michael, who had been struggling to manifest a very specific business opportunity. During the workshop, I guided him into the flow state of certainty. Within that 1 hour session, he received a phone call about an even better opportunity than the one he had been trying to manifest. Here's what most people don't understand about the flow state. It's not about what you're doing, it's about who you're being. When you're in this state, you're being the person who already has what they desire. You're not hoping, wishing, or even believing. You're knowing. Your manifestation becomes inevitable when you enter this state. You're no longer trying to make something happen. You're simply allowing what is already yours to come into physical form. It's like opening your front door to receive a package that's already been delivered. You see, this isn't just a technique. These are real transformations happening in real people's lives, often faster than they ever thought possible. Let me tell you about Rachel. This happened just last week. We were sitting in my office trying to manifest something that seemed impossible. World Series tickets. Not just any tickets, but 3 specific seats, and the event was sold out. Every website showed nothing available. Most people would have given up right there. But Rachel looked at me and said the powerful words we just learned. I am certain that 3 perfect tickets will show up within the hour. Do you want to know what happened? Within 10 minutes, she refreshed one of the websites, and there they were. 3 perfect tickets in the exact location we needed. The seller had just posted them moments before. And here's the really interesting part. When we contacted the seller, they said they had been holding on to these tickets for weeks and that something told them to post them at that exact moment. But wait, this gets even better. One of my clients, Angela, came to me after not hearing from her ex for 17 months. I usually don't recommend focusing on specific people, but this was different. During our session, she used the technique of absolute certainty. She didn't say, "I hope he calls," or "I wish he would reach out." No, she looked at me and said, "I am certain he will call within the next hour with a complete change of heart." Not only did he call within the hour, but today, still amazing to me, they're married with a beautiful child. The universe didn't just deliver her manifestation, it exceeded her wildest expectations. Let me explain why this works at such a fundamental level. When you enter a state of absolute certainty, something profound happens in your brain and energy field. Scientists have studied this using advanced brain imaging. When you're hoping or wishing, your brain shows patterns of anxiety and uncertainty. But when you shift into absolute certainty, your brain waves change to a gamma state, the same state achieved by master meditators with decades of practice. When you're certain about something, like the sun rising tomorrow, does your body show any signs of doubt or stress? No, your entire being is aligned with that certainty. This is exactly what you're doing with your manifestations. It's like having a GPS in your car. When you enter a destination, the GPS doesn't hope you'll get there. It doesn't wish for the best route. It operates with absolute certainty, recalculating when needed, but always knowing you'll reach your destination. This is how your manifestation power works when you operate from certainty. The difference between hoping and knowing may seem subtle, but it's quantum. When you hope, you're in a state of duality, creating both the possibility of success and failure. But when you know, when you're certain, you collapse all possibilities into one inevitable outcome. Once you declare your certainty, your entire nervous system shifts. Your heart rate variability improves, your stress hormones decrease, and your body enters an optimal state for receiving. You're no longer trying to make something happen. You're allowing what's already yours to manifest in physical form. And this is vital. Once you declare your certainty, do not, I repeat, do not keep checking your phone or email every minute. Think about it. When you order something for next day delivery, do you check the tracking number every 5 minutes? Of course not. That kind of behavior only creates resistance and doubt. I learned this the hard way when I first used this technique. I would declare my certainty, then obsessively look for signs. Do you know what happened? Nothing. Because I wasn't in a state of certainty, I was in a state of anxious waiting. Second, during your hour of certainty, avoid telling others about what you're manifesting. This is your sacred space, your quantum field of creation. When you tell others, you often invite their doubts and limiting beliefs into the process. Here's something most teachers won't tell you. During your hour of certainty, it's perfectly okay to go about your normal activities. It's preferred. When you're certain about something, you don't put your life on hold. You continue living, knowing it's already done. Think about breathing. You're certain your next breath will come, so certain that you don't even think about it. That's the level of natural, relaxed certainty we're aiming for with our manifestations. Now, it's your turn. Use this technique today, not tomorrow, not next week, today. And hey, when you get results, come back and share them in the comments below. I read every single one. Until next time, keep manifesting, keep believing, and most importantly, keep being certain. Peace out, beautiful souls. Thank you for joining me here at Stoic Trends. Remember, true strength isn't about how hard you push. It's about how steady you remain when things get tough. Keep embracing your inner calm, stay grounded in wisdom, and let Stoic philosophy guide you through life's challenges. If you found value in this video, make sure to subscribe. Hit the notification bell and leave a comment with your thoughts. Until next time, Stay resilient, stay wise, and keep forging your path with strength and tranquility. Peace out, my fellow Stoics.